Hey my friends, welcome back to another video on overcoming retroactive jealousy. In this video, I want to talk to you about this idea that, well, nobody really cares. Nobody really cares about your partner's past except you. This was something that I struggled with a lot back when I was really struggling with RJ. Was I thought everybody cared about my partner's past. I thought everybody was going to make fun of me if they found out something, you know. I thought everybody was always thinking about this, and it caused a lot of mental turmoil for myself. Because I thought, well, I can't go out in public. I can't do this. I can't do that. Because what if this person asked? What if this person found out? Right? And understanding this idea that I want to share with you today really calmed some of that anxiety, right? Really took some of that away, that I didn't have to focus on this all the time. And again, it left me the mental space to be able to really hunker down on RJ and really put that final punch to it once and for all. So we'll get to that in this video. Of course, before we do, if you want some extra help in overcoming RJ, I have a bunch of amazing courses down in the links in the description below. Enrollment is going on for all those courses. You can also bundle those courses if you'd like to and enroll in my master course. Of course, all of my courses come with complimentary email coaching, so I'll be there to help you out every step of the way. Links below, check those out before you go today. Okay, so again, nobody cares. Nobody cares about your partner's past because we think about this so much, because these are like our default thoughts, that we're always playing these mental movies in our head, that we're always having this curiosity in our head. We project that out kind of to others, and we assume that they're thinking about the same thing. We think that our best friends, or it doesn't have to be best friends, but anybody that we come in contact with is super interested to learn about, well, what happened in that person's past? What happened in their past? I wonder if they're a virgin. I wonder if they're this. I wonder if they're that. And again, if they find out something that maybe goes against what they believe, they'll laugh at us. They'll make fun of us. Look at me. He thinks he's, with someone pure and clean, but he's not at all. No. Nobody cares. They don't really care. Again, the only reason we think they care is because we're telling ourselves that they do. We think about it so much, and we care about it so much, that makes us think other people do too. But that is the last thing on anybody's mind. Really, truly. Since after me getting out of RJ and it's not on my mind anymore, not on my thoughts, I've never ever met anybody and thought to myself, I wonder what happened to that person's past. I wonder what they did. I wonder how many boyfriends or girlfriends they had. I wonder how many sexual partners they had. I wonder, maybe I should ask. Maybe I should. Never. It doesn't cross your mind because you realize how unimportant it actually is. How far outside of reality, of the now it actually is. How understanding that and knowing that really means nothing and gets you nowhere, advances you in life with, nowhere whatsoever, doesn't advance you at all, I guess is what I'm trying to say, right? It has nothing to do with the now. It's not important at all, and so you don't think about it. That's just not something that naturally comes to your mind. And I told this story on this channel before, and it made me think of it the other day when I was thinking of it, but when I was really bad into RJ, and the woman who's now my wife, I had just met her and we started dating. We've been dating for a little bit, but I went out with a good friend of mine that I hadn't seen in a while, and he's like, oh, I see you have a new girlfriend, like, tell me about her. And the first things that came to my mind were her past, right? So he's like, okay, tell me about her. I bet he's thinking like, what's happened before she met me, or how many people was she with before. So I literally started telling him like, oh yeah, she's a great girl, but I'm not her first boyfriend. She's been with other people before, before me, and there were some situations where she was with this guy and she met this person here, and my friend was just looking at me and saying, oh, I didn't ask for like a novel on her life and her past experience. I just wanted to know about her. Like, what have you guys done together? What do you like about her? All these things. Like, he looked at me so crazy. Why are you telling me all this stuff about her past? And I realized in that moment, like, oh wow, you really don't care. Like, you're not thinking about this. I was the one that was thinking about it. So it made me kind of look weird in a way. It's like, he's like, what are you doing? That has nothing to do with anything right now. I could care less about any of that. Tell me about why you like her. Tell me about what you guys have been doing together. Tell me a little bit about her, right? These things. And it clicked in my head. It was like, okay, this is all going on in my head. Just because I'm in all this mental turmoil, nobody else sees that. Nobody else feels that, right? And again, that involved into this idea of, hey, I need to approach life as if I don't have RJ. Even though I do, even though it sucks, even though I'm suffering, I need to live each day as if I don't, and almost do the act as if, become a really, really good actor and put on a smiley face and go through my days regardless. And live my life regardless. And that was a huge game changer for him because nobody on the outside cares. Nobody cares about your partner's past. They could care less. You're the only one that does. You're the only one that cares. Okay, the other person watching this video also doesn't care about your partner's past, just you. I don't care about your partner's past, just you. Okay, so again, when we get to that idea that no one else cares, it's an us thing, and we need to work it out amongst ourselves. We need to get the mindset right. We need to break down this RJ dragon inside of us, and so we don't have to think about this anymore. And so these highly anxious responses are no longer there. Now we break free. Now the focus goes back to us. Remember, it's never anything on the outside. It's always on the inside. You fix the inside, you fix everything. RJ will be gone. The past never changes. There is no time machine, but we change this. We change in here, and we overcome this. We break out of this. We break out of the OCD. We break out of the RJ, and we see that this stuff actually didn't matter at all. And we find our confidence, and we find ourselves, and we find that self-love within us naturally when we break out of this, and we can continue on with our lives happier, healthier than ever, with yourself and of course with your partner there by your side. Very, very powerful stuff. Again, if you want some more help in overcoming this, check out those links in the description below. If you're not interested in courses, let me work with you one-on-one. I've got one-on-one VIP coaching spots available. It's through the WhatsApp platform, so there's no specific times where you got to sit down at 4 o'clock in the morning and call me because we're in different time zones or whatever the case is. It's through WhatsApp. Send me messages at your convenience. I'll send you messages back at my convenience. We'll talk. We'll help you get over this thing once and for all, step by step, and get your life back before the summer ends, okay? Let's dominate this before the end of the next month. How about that? You have the power and the capability to do so. Thanks for joining me today, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video.